Today I want to talk about singing light and sweet, falsetto. Falsetto is a head voice that is very kind of relaxed and has a breathy quality. So, contrary to we can also do a sound quality that's more relaxed. So, yeah. And then the transition is very soft. So sometimes we want to do this on purpose. Not only on the top, on the falsetto, can we be soft and breathy, but also all the way down to the bottom. I would kind of describe it as a mixed register just because you are not in a very defined place when it comes to what register you're in. So I could sing chest voice or head voice. Or I could be in a very indecisive place. Just because I don't really have tight vocal cord closure, it's very undefined. So that's why I could go higher, higher, and in the middle, and low. So why don't you try that throughout your range? Try to go from the very highest to the very lowest tone, but very relaxed. When I say breathy, I don't mean that you let a lot of breath out, not ah. See, right now I almost heard just the sound of airflow. That's not what you want. You definitely want to have more voice than air sound. It just has a relaxed quality, okay? So let's try it on an E. Start on the very highest pitch that you can possibly produce and go to the very lowest pitch, but very slowly sliding down. Deep breath. And the slower you go, the more you will notice where a placement change kind of occurs. So let's talk about the lower end. The lower end, we talked about it. You shouldn't dig into it, but very relaxed, very relaxed. So we could do an exercise like ya, 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 ya. Kind of low in your voice. You can also do it on the high end. What's important is that you stay light and sort of breathy, but you don't want to let a lot of air out so you don't run out of air too soon. So the difference between and it's just the pressure I'm putting against the vocal cords. So when I'm really causing a lot of friction because I'm pushing a lot of air through my vocal cords. But when I just let the vocal cords loose just a little bit more, but still kind of hold the air in to where it doesn't just escape, just tons and tons of air escaping, I can have a breathy sound without too much air escaping and without too much friction being put onto the vocal cords. So I sing high and I sing low. See how that works? And then just relax into it. Really relax into it. It's really important. In order to make your voice more flexible, in order to really achieve more range, you really have to work with your dynamic level and your voice colors, because you will have to experiment with it. And sometimes it's easier to stay light on the top, and sometimes light on the bottom, ooh. And sometimes it's easy to stay a little fuller, ah, yeah, oh yeah. It just really depends on what you want to do. The flexibility that we need in having more range really has a lot to do with working out all of the muscles that are involved in producing any sound in your voice. So that is all the muscles in the larynx, around the vocal cords, around the pharynx, your soft palate, your tongue, and everything else that is involved with it. So just for the vocal cords alone, there are several muscles. There's not just one muscle. There's 8, at least 8 that I know of, muscles that actually control the vocal cords in different ways. So there's a lot involved. Let me just tell you that in the first half of the 28-day challenge, I'm doing a lot of explaining. And in the second half, we're going to do tons of exercises, actually working out your range. But I want you to understand the basics about your voice. That way you really know how to do it and you know why I'm doing an exercise. I will see you tomorrow, and do not forget to warm up, download my 5-minute warm up. The link is below, or my 30-minute long warm up by going to masteryourvoice.tv. It's the vocal warm up checklist. And like I said, it's all free. You can download it. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow.